Hi everyone, and welcome to Hawks TV. It's a family affair today with the Willemsen family, and the year was 1969, the beginning of the Hills District Memorial Soccer Club. Lainey, you were there when it all began, and tell us about that.
Oh, well, we started with 4 teams, and Kevin Banks, he knocked on most doors and asked, could the boys please come and play? So we didn't have enough boys to come.
What a good guy. He went around and did the door knock just to make sure you
to
had
make the
enough.
numbers. Yeah, so when the club started, we had an under 8s and under 10s,
Okay.
12s and 14s. In our second year, Dad was our coach. We won the premiership and the championship, so we were very proud of that. The club used to give us little flags for every year, sort of a thanks for coming type thing.
So we started as a kookaburra and not a hawk. Is that?
Yes,
Yeah, we progressed.
because that was the Hills Memorial Club.
Right.
Logo.
So I understand Maureen became one of the first female referees in this area, if not
Gladesville,
Australia.
Yeah, no, just in Gladesville.
Gladesville, Hornsby.
Yes, that was 1972, yes.
The grounds weren't always what they are today, were they?
Nothing like you see here.
Right.
It was just one little soccer field with a trotting track around it. So we had grass, but it was never good enough. So Greg Peebles used to come and deliver his duck manure because he had a duck farm, and we'd be here of a Sunday morning for years and years on end. Greg would bring the manure, and we'd all jump in the back of his truck and fling out the duck manure, and there'd be a few people around with rakes and spreading it all out.
Love it. You must have seen your dad play back in the day.
Yeah, we did. We used to have an absolute ball after our games in the morning, cheer on our dads, but it would also be sledging pretty hard of the opposition, and pretty sure we contributed pretty heavily to a fair few of their wins, actually. Just given that some pretty targeted sledging was happening. What was always a highlight was going back to the club after the game, so everyone would go back.
It was a highlight for us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Dean started when he was in the under 8s, I think he was, and so I coached his team for a few years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played with all his mates, and they're still mates. Like some of Dean's best mates now are the kids he played in the under 8s and under 9s with.
That's it. Now I get to bring my young fella in here, and he's having a run around, which is good.
So another person who really had played a big role in the club was your own father, Jeff Harry.
Yes, he played a major role. Probably 4 or 5 years Dad coached us for, and then he became the president of the soccer club for, I think probably in 1970, I think for about 10 years he was the president. Dad coached me, I coached Dean, and no doubt in years to come Dean will coach one of his boys. Yeah. Back in the mid-70s, the first soccer dinner dance was supposed to have been here, I think, at the Oval, but it got wet, didn't it? It got washed out. So then Mum and Dad says, well, we better have it in our duck shed. We didn't have any ducks anymore, but we had a big shed. Set up a bar, and we had a band, and that became a major event for the community, for the whole district, for many years after that, didn't it?
So we've got the 50th coming up. Hard to believe.
It is, isn't it?
It's not going to be at the White Duck.
Well, we haven't told you yet. So thanks again. You've been watching Hawks TV. I'm here with the Willemsen family. Happy 50th, everyone.
Hey.
Well done, Hawks.